when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Mr. 180's in the building. Let's go. We go live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180. Let me get up in the microphone. Can y'all hear me now? Is that better? Listen, everybody. Listen, I had an early dinner, so I'm just like, okay. I made me some good beans. The baby's eating in the background. So if y'all hear it, listen, I'm trying to multitask, make this happen, bring y'all a great show. And yeah, we doing it all. So I need you to hit that share button, hit that like button, turn on your post notifications, let them know that Mr. 180 is on the air. And we are going down. It's going down. It's going to be live. I got friends with me. I didn't say friend. I got friends with me. So it's going to be dope. Listen, I'm going to start off because he got to go to a premiere. So I'm going to just pull him on the stage real quick because he got some things to say. And then I'm going to bring my other friend out. But we're going to first start off. Y'all make some noise, shoot some hearts, turn on them. Give them thumbs up for Mr. Manny Morales. What's up, bro?
What's going on? What's happening, people?
Man, listen, man, bro. Life is lifing, but I am grateful, man. I'm in a grateful state. So I'm not tripping. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just grateful, man. I'm just grateful. What's going on with you, man? Tell the people who you are, where you from, what all you got going on.
Hey, look, I'm down here in Jacksonville, Florida, man, where the heat. It's hot, man. The humidity is crazy. My name is Manny Morales. I'm an author, actor, model, podcast host, brand
I don't know if we lost them. There we go. It might have been me, but go ahead, man.
I'm just doing everything, living my best life, man, and soon to be a full-time entrepreneur. So yeah, I'm definitely doing some things right now.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like to hear it, like to see it. So author, let's first off, congratulations is in order for you gracing the cover for this month. Hold on, let's see. There we go. Hey, Manny Morales, man, Mr. Cool. Somebody called me the other day. They was like, oh, he Mr. Cool. I said, listen, that's a hard-working man right there, bro. Hey, man. Front cover is looking dope. You doing your thing all the way in Jacksonville. Bro, congratulations, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, look, I couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Man, we trying, man. We just, the big thing is about the networking, networking, because you know your network with the picture net worth, man. And that's really what it's about, is really just keep on networking and keeping everything copacetic. But let's talk about some of the stuff with the article, man. So you got some acting gigs coming up, you modeling, you writing, you wearing this author of the year crown, really good. You took home the title. What's new, man? Tell us about it.
Hey, look, man, if that trophy won't so big, I carry it with me everywhere I go. It's too big, bro. It's too big. I can't carry that thing everywhere.
Man. I'm appreciative that you enjoyed it, man.
I appreciate that, man. Like, ever since I won the Author of the Year, man, everything's just been happening, man. Like, doors been opening. My acting career is taking off. I got a movie coming the end of this month. We about to start filming. I got a TV series that I just got cast in that's going to start January. And I just we did a virtual meet and greet with the cast. And the director told us that Roku is definitely excited, so it's going to pick it up when we start doing the seasons. So I'm definitely going to let y'all know so y'all could look out for it and watch it, man.
Definitely gonna
be dope.
Listen, we're here to support. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah. The podcast, bro, we booked till like mid-October. Like we got all the way to mid-October. Yeah, it's crazy,
That's what's
man.
up.
Crazy.
That's what's up.
We about to get some sponsors. We about to be on a lot of streaming platforms. So it's not only going to be on Facebook anymore. We're going to have Spotify, a bunch of different ones. She showed me it was like 5 different ones. So I was like, wow, that's really exciting. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Life is lifing, bro. Life is lifing. And it
So with
started off with Author of the Year, bro, 2024. Like,
man, taking that leap, you doing your thing, being author of the year, and you doing such great things. Such I'm excited and honored to even just know you, man, and just watching you soar.
I
Is there any
appreciate that.
modeling gigs coming up, man?
I got one in July, like the weekend of 4th of July. We got one in Orlando,
Okay,
Orange County, something something. I was just
okay,
informed about it like yesterday. No, actually today. No, I'm lying. Yesterday. She told me yesterday.
okay.
So that's coming up, and there's another one that I have to submit some paperwork, but right now we're not really doing a lot of modeling. I'm kind of studying right now to become my own boss. Um,
Okay.
so it's a venture that I'm going.
He got a call in, so the wait for it to stop ringing, y'all. It's dope to hear it and watch you soar, watch you take control. I think you back there. Can you hear us? Okay, his went off. He got to restart it. It's definitely dope to see you doing big things, modeling, acting. Listen, y'all, if you just jumped on the live, thank you so much for being a part. Godskin, what's going on, man? Godskin is in the building. Mr. Manny Morales is our author of the year. He's a model, he's an actor. He's actually at a movie premiere right now. So that's why he is actually in the car. Y'all know I be having you got to catch people where you can. There you go. I can hear you now, man. Um, and
Yeah.
it's definitely, if you have not gotten your copy or your subscription, make sure you go over there to 180life.com. Guys, this is just the beginning of the show. I have so many surprises this show. So I need you to tune in with me. Let me know that you hear. Type in the chat that you hear. Florida is in the building.
Yes,
And
we are.
the importance of me telling people that, man, I want people to understand I'm in Texas. You're you're in Florida. That's I think we're 4 or 5 states. I'm not into geography, but I think we're 5 states over. Miss Z is in the background, so she about to come on the stage and let me know how many states over we are. But just to know that the networking and the networking that we have together, Manny,
Right,
and the collaboration has reached you to Texas, me to Florida, and vice versa, man.
right.
And you
That
just killing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm appreciative. So you saying that you're about to become a full-time entrepreneur, you're working on becoming your own boss. How's that journey? If you could give somebody that's ready to jump off the porch to do it, because it is a hard job. I'm 100% entrepreneurs, and it's a hard job. What do you feel like you could tell people during your transition?
um like when I first started, I was really skeptical because it's like a lot of people are used to that 9 to 5. They're used to that guaranteed paycheck, and
Yes, you
it's like
are.
I was scared at first, but don't let that fear stop you from becoming who you're supposed to be. Like after I got over that fear, like I just embraced it. And I'm trusting the process, and I'm just gonna go for it. Like I have nothing to lose, you know?
Man. And that's what it's all about, is really taking your dreams, taking your vision, and having that faith to go after your dreams and your ambitions. I mean, big shout out, my aunt is on here. My aunt is on the live. Big shout out to you, Aunt Vet.
Hey, on to
Um hey, she on the live. She make sure her nephew be doing what he's supposed to do, you know. So let's talk about putting together this article. You know, you have a lot of different what is the word I'm looking? Model friends. Let's shout
Right.
them out right now. Good.
Yeah.
Can you remember the names?
Man, there's so many. Like, I want to shout out Yes Denoco, the company that the modeling company that I represent. He's an actor. Well, no, he's not an actor. He's a photographer. He's a artist. He's a designer. Like he has models. He puts on shows. Like, shout out to all the model friends that I know, man. Like, keep
That's
going.
what's up.
Don't stop. Definitely don't stop.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I got a new project coming out.
Okay.
And I definitely wanna I'm gonna say it publicly. I need your help, man. I need to hit up
Okay.
Florida. I am looking for poets. I'm looking for
Okay.
poets. I got a new project. If they are a poet, I will send them the graphic to give them more information about the project that we're working on. But trust me, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. 180 life. If it's not over the top, it
Of course.
ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing it. February the 22nd. Hopefully we'll have you in the building, but February 22nd,
Oh,
we're having our annual gala. So
I'm
come
definitely.
on out to San Antonio. Make sure that you make it to San Antonio, Texas.
I'm
And
definitely. Building.
they said roses are red. Here they go. Here we go. Listen, we are looking for poets. We are looking for poetry. We are
Hey,
looking.
got you, man. I'm gonna send you some people from Jacksonville. You
I
definitely.
need I need you, man. I need you. I want 40 poets. I
Okay.
promise it's gonna be worth their while. I promise. I think you can speak for me to say that my word is my
Right.
my
Of
word is
course.
my bond.
Of
So
course.
look, we gonna because I promised him I would have him out, guys. But I got one more question for you, man, and I want you to really jump on this real quick because me and Manny, and I'm gonna speak from our relationship built off of trust.
Right.
In our relationship, I heard you say sometimes you get nervous. Should I do it or should I not? Manny vetted who I was. I remember the first time I got on the Zoom with Manny, and I was telling him who I was. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've already looked you up, and I've already did this. I already did that." So explain to people the importance of taking that leap of investing in yourself, of really making connections. Because Manny didn't know me from a can of paint. This time
Right.
last year, I didn't know a Manny Morales. I didn't
Right.
know who he was. But I'm grateful to have come into the circle with him that I'm able to call him my brother. So
No
explain to
doubt.
people the importance of networking, Manny. Explain to them the importance of really trusting the process, that there are people around here that are worth getting to know. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Right. So, yeah, the process is gonna be long. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be daunting. You're gonna doubt yourself. Um, but trust in those that give you the time and they invest in you. You know, um, there's some people out there that really want to take advantage of you. That's why you should never trust, a person off rip. Do your research. Make sure that they're legit. And that's what I did with Mr. 180. And he seemed legit to me. And my gut was telling me that he was a good guy. And then I met him and he was awesome. So like never just jump into a venture, especially if you're new to it and you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah,
um, do your research. Most of the time, people are Googleable. You Google somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did with Mr. 180. I was like, who nominated me for author of who is 180 Life? So I Googled him before I even responded to him. And, the rest is history. It's in the books right now. It's
that's
definitely,
what's up, man.
yeah,
That's what's up. And it's crazy because I've had meetings, and I had a meeting with two people actually from Florida. And once they say Florida, I say, "Oh, do you know a Manny Morales?" "Oh, I know him. I know him." And that because one of the guys said that I was highly recommended, and
right,
they're in Florida, and I'm like, "By who?" So I was like, "Okay, well, do you know Manny Morales?" "Oh, I know of him." And so I'm like, "Okay, so it wasn't him." But it tells me that when your name, and I'm saying this just to even encourage you, man, is your name will be in rooms that you might not have even entered,
most
bro.
definitely,
And I'm
Definitely.
watching you just in the, I want to say 7 to 8 months. I think we might be at 8 to 9 now.
Right.
We might
Right.
be at 8 to 9 months. I've watched you soar, watched you grow, watched you take the brand serious, and now I'm watching you on the front cover, Mr. Cool, Mr. Manny
Yes,
Morales
sir.
on the front cover of 180 Life Enterprise
Hey,
magazine. Listen,
shout out to Sneaker Lovers brand. That's the outfit that I'm wearing. She's a local artist. She's a local designer here. Sneaker Lovers brand dot
that's what's
com.
up.
Check her out, man.
Hey, I love it, man. How can everybody reach you, man? How can everybody how can everybody reach you, man?
Hey, look, Arthur Manny Morales on social media, arthurmannymorales.com. Get the book. If you want an autograph copy, just DM me, Arthur Manny Morales, Instagram, Facebook. Just hit me up, man. I'm out here. I promise I'm normal. I'm not one of those weirdos.
That's what's up, man. Listen, everybody, Mr. Morales has to get to this. So y'all
Yes.
gotta go follow him. So when we see that he's at the movie premiere, you be like, man, he was on the live before this. The man is out
Yeah.
there working,
Hey,
making sure
tell
that
them all
he didn't
that.
miss.
Consistency
Man,
key, bro. Consistency. When you make it,
consistency is
you
key.
got to make sure you keep it because your word is on the line. If you make an
Yes.
appointment with somebody, you got to keep it, no matter what you got going on.
Listen, I need y'all to stay tuned. When we come back from this commercial break, I got some more special guests. Manny Morales, thank you, man, for coming
All
by
right,
and seeing us.
y'all later.
All right.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress, because you have had to shrink. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over.
Okay, we are back. We are back. We are back. We had to switch them out one time. Y'all seen that we had Manny Morales, but I brought Miss Z from Z Speaks. She on the live with me. What's going on, lady?
Well, hello, Mr. 180. How are you?
Listen, it is a Thursday. It is a Thursday, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be here. I need y'all to hit the share button. Let people know that you are in the building. Let them know. Listen, we just talked to Manny Morales. He's on the front cover of
Oh my
180 Life Enterprise magazine, June edition. He's an actor, model. So let's get into you a little bit, but I gotta drop this real quick. Y'all, not only is Manny Morales, but Men of Valor come out this month. They're gonna be with us next Thursday, live right here, same place, same time. And with that being said, me and you are going on the road,
God.
lady.
Hitting the road. Let's go. I am so excited. I have been holding on to this for so long, ever since we got the signing on the dotted line and got this thing going. I have been, first of all, so very grateful. So very grateful. And remaining humble in the growth, because a year ago, a year ago, just a year ago, I was kind of on the fence about where I needed to be and how I needed to and who I needed to. And then God said, just stop. I got you. And from that point on, it has just been up and up and up and up and up. Because Manny said something, guys, listen, when you got somebody who starts from a place that only comes from passion and they work their way up and they continue to be humble and they continue to be committed, those are the people that you need to follow. Because I'm telling you, at some point in time, these people that y'all know, the names that you know, they're gonna that number of names is gonna grow, because there are people out there doing the work, putting the work in that you may not recognize, but one day it's gonna be a suddenly, and you're gonna be, you know what? I was on the live with her. I was on the live with him. I remember that live, because I can promise you that just roll with me, y'all. Just roll with me, and I'm taking this thing somewhere with the help of Mr. 180. Thank you, Archie. I want to take the time to say publicly that you saw something in me that I may have known was there, but had not, didn't know the direction, didn't know the development. There's something that I was told some time ago that you may not know when, you may not know how, but you got to believe that it will. And God will do the
Right.
rest. He
Yes,
will
ma'am.
absolutely do the rest. So I thank you.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, everybody, we are on our way to Atlanta. I'm so excited. We are going to Atlanta. I have a big event. We have a big event in Atlanta. I can't give you all the details because some of the stuff is super NDA till we actually get on stage. So when you guys do see the live, just know oh they really in Atlanta. They really in Atlanta. But I did get the exclusive okay to drop. I know today is about Manny, but Manny, that's my buddy. So he already told me it was okay. Next month is already almost at print. It's almost at press. And guess what, guys? We will have none other than Mr. Tony Grant and Trisha Mann Grant. They will be live with the 180 show. That
Yes,
will be in July. That'll be in July. So
yes,
listen, if you haven't gotten your subscriptions, if you get a subscription, this copy will be in your subscription. So if you go to subscribe now, you'll get this copy. You'll get Manny's copy for free. All you got to do is go over to 180life.com. Go to 180life.com. But listen, we started a new segment, Ms. Z, and I brought you on the live because we're about to go on the road. So we got to connect so people can see us together. Oh man, they've been
yes.
doing this. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
We true to this. We true to
That's
this.
right. That's
Um,
right.
but I brought you on here because I started a new segment and I want to publicly say it. And I'm just gonna be real. Y'all know they're gonna get mad at me. You probably talk to me later. They're gonna get mad. I started a new segment called the entrepreneur or the brand shout out. And I was going to have people, I have people that are gonna come on live and talk about their business, talk about their brand. It was free. It's a free situation, free, 100% free. Um,
Freelance.
I had 18 people in the chat. Me and you are here live. We've been live for 22 minutes and 25 seconds, and yeah, no one showed. No.
Wow.
What's going on, Mrs. Pitchford is in the building. She mastered it. Big shout out. Y'all know I got the
Congratulations again, Tierra. Yay.
life kid ass. But I want to really jump on this because people want opportunity. And I put up a post today. People want you to invest in them, but they don't want to invest in themselves. This particular opportunity, it was an opportunity for you to jump on. They did not jump on it. Why they didn't? Why people didn't jump on it? What happened? What I got the chat going. They were all talking at one point, and then it just went mute. I'm gonna say this. I and it saddens me because you go and you work and you say, hey, what's going on? Why? You know what I'm saying? What did I do for you guys not to show up? But then on the flip side, I know my worth. And I know, you know what I'm saying, how many people view. I know what all we got going on. And it's like, okay, if you don't want to take advantage of the platform, I get it. Now
Right.
I come to you and I want to hear your input because I put that post up today. Um, people don't want to invest in themselves. Why is it important to invest in your company? And why do you feel like people want everything for free? What is that about?
Well, I think um, I can tell you from my own personal experience. For me, I'm at work, y'all. I'm in my scrubs. I got my badge on. I got my badge turned around. Some people know where I work. Some people don't. I'm not advertising for work. So I have to be mindful about what I do and how I do. But being on this live was important to me. So I'm literally in the closet right now because I believe in me. And I think that's where it starts, Archie. I think people talk the talk, but they don't really walk the walk. You got to believe in yourself. And
Wow.
if you truly believe in yourself, and I'm talking about that to thine own self be true, that's for real. Free your mind. You got to free your mind. You got to stop worrying about the outside because those people came on to the chat because they really are excited about it. But you got to go from being excited to committed. And that's where the work comes in because you
Ooh.
start out excited. I see this chat, I can do this, and then something in life will happen and it'll distract you and your level of commitment plummets. That level of commitment is what's going to get you to your dream. Your excitement can't get you to your dream because think about it. There are people excited about what we do, but they don't all support us. So we relied on their excitement where would we be? So you have to leverage your own excitement, leverage your own commitment, and then that'll attach you to the places and the people that you need to be attached to.
Wow.
I have to stay involved in my business, in my thoughts, in my dreams every single day. Because if I walk away from it, then it's left. That's like leaving a baby. Are you gonna leave a baby out there by itself? You wanted this baby. You did what you had to do to birth this baby. Now this baby is here. Your baby being your idea, your dream, your goal. Are you gonna leave that baby out there by itself to fend for itself? No, you gotta feed that baby. You gotta nurture that baby. You gotta take care of that baby. You have to spend time with that baby. What is the proof of love with your child? Love to a child is spelled Time. Your business is your child. You got to give it the time that it deserves. And if you can't do that, you can't expect for it to elevate
Wow.
because you cannot plant a seed and not water it. It will just
Woo.
dry up. And in this Houston humidity, it'll happen in a New York minute.
New
Period.
York minute. That.
Period.
Listen, guys, we're gonna pay a few bills and we're gonna be right back.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress.
Get your subscription now at 180life.com, 180lyfe.com. You don't want to miss these up and coming entrepreneurs, inspirational stories, things that can help the whole family, from recipes to fun to inspiration. Go get your subscription now over at 180life.com. All right, you guys already know you got to go to SynStyles.com. Syndicate is not just a brand, it's a lifestyle. Original quality, custom designs, custom collections, many colors and styles to choose from. Go to www.synstyles.com. Make sure that you get yours now. Everybody, June the 8th, they're doing 2 shows, one place. Killeen, Texas, they are going to be 4 Color Girls. The Zamora Foundation presents 4 Colored Girls. Listen, Killeen's Arts and Activity Center. The location is North 4th Street in Killeen, Texas. Get your tickets at kzamore.com. kzamore.com. They are having a talk back after the first show, so make sure that you have your face in the place because they're going to have the talk back with Dr. M. Ann Schillingford, Dr. S. Ken Butler, Dr. Jude Austin, Dr. Yolanda Washington. So make sure that you get your copies now. Get your tickets now. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Get your tickets now. Get your tickets now. We did have Mr. Manny Morales on live today. So if you did not get your copy, please go follow him at author Manny Morales, or you can go to Amazon.com, type in 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. I'm so grateful that we pop up. Like he said, go to Google. You can type in Google. It'll be the first one that pops up for you. Listen, this month is June. Listen, woo, woo. Where are my fellas at? Give me a woo, woo. All my fellas, give me a woo, woo. Listen, it is Men of Valor Month. It is Father's Day. It is honoring the men in our lives. So we are doing over here at 180 Life Enterprise Magazine, Men of Valor 2024. Make sure you get your copy. And next Thursday, I will have those men right here. Right here, we will have it. Let me give y'all the schedule because I got Miss Z right here. Next Thursday, we will have Men of Valor. The Thursday after that, we're going to take a break because me and Miss Z, we will be traveling to Atlanta. But Friday night, we will be live in Atlanta, Georgia. We have one of the biggest events. I can't show y'all what's going on because some of the stuff has an NDA, but guess what? Friday, we'll be able to tell you everything. We're able to let the cat out the bag. We're going to be on the red carpet. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be amazing. Listen, Miss Z and Z Speaks. You guys have to go and hit that follow button on Z Speaks on all social media platforms. Every Tuesday, you can get your word of the week. Word of the week. I almost say word of the month. Lord Jesus, no. Word of the week. You guys got to get your word of the week because it's going down every Tuesday. I am so grateful, so grateful, so grateful. So we are talking about investing in yourself. Let's talk about that networking. We got to talk about that networking. A lot of people have asked me, Ms. Z, like, you're so successful. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. No, let me take that back. I'm grateful to be a success story. I feel like there's so much that God has called me to do, and there's so much that God has called me and I want to do. So I'm always doing something, being somewhere, trying to make sure that 180 Life is somewhere. But I want to jump into networking, and I'm going to break this down, and I want you to piggyback off of this. So I tell people that your network will depict your net worth. Now, I'm going to even go, we're going to make this so personal. We're going to go from the relationship with me and Miss Z. We're gonna go through that relationship, okay, guys? So I was at an event in San Antonio. And at this event in San Antonio, I was asked to come and co-host at a school. That's all I was asked to do. And because it was a school and it was a young girl, I don't put names, Miss Z, so we not gonna put names out there, but it was a young girl. And I was like, okay. And of course, they asked me how much would I charge, and I was like, it's a school. It's a school day. Mind you, we had just had a junior, so I want to say junior was maybe 2 months, 3 months. It might have been, he might have even been younger than that. But anyway, um, we went, and I told him I got you. And when I got there, was a lot of people there. They had a lot of the we had like a room of adults. It was an outdoor event and it started raining and we all went in to eat while the rain passed or whatever the situation was. Well, while we was there, a couple people knew me. I had never met them in person. I had never met them in person, but they knew me. I was like, oh, okay, well, let's take a picture here, there, that, and the third. But while we were sitting there, I was able to meet a group of people and I was telling them what I had going on. They was telling me what they had going on. And from there, we ended up all meeting up later. I want to say it had to be 2 months later. I want to give it about 2 months. And another brand that we're connected to, big shout out to Sin Styles. We was at a photo shoot and in came Miss Z. And so, mind you, I'm telling y'all this story. I promise I'm coming around. Just hold on with us, y'all. So from there, me and her decided we're gonna work on another project together. And so then we began to work on a side project. Now, mind you, I still have this project over here. I still got this project over there. I want people to understand that you're networking because you can even go back to saying this time last year she didn't know who I was, you know. But I believe that God ordained and destined the connection where, hey, you know what? We're preparing for this moment. You know what I'm saying? We some things that I had probably went through, some things that she had probably went through connected us for this particular moment where instead of, and if I'm not mistaken, I was supposed to be in Atlanta the day of this youth event. But I was like, okay, I would be at the youth event. And that pushed me to work with somebody else. That pushed me to come to do a photo shoot. That pushed me to come and meet you. That pushed you to come in. And before you know it, now we're here. And I'm telling you this because they lived in Houston. I probably had passed places where they're at probably millions of times. They know that there was this young guy out there trying to had a dream, driving, trying to figure it out. You have to really go through the networking process and really network with people because your network will depict your net worth. Where we can fast forward where we all went to Mississippi. Where did we go? Alabama, Mississippi,
Alabama.
Alabama. We all traveled to Alabama together. I was working. We were all working, but I was working at with the mayor, and I'm like, oh well, come on, let's go. That pushed me to work with, as you all seen the commercial with Lil G. Come on, let's go. And you never know. And I'm telling you this because it ties back into the investment. Man, well, why does this person want this amount? I'm doing the footwork. I'm doing the footwork. I tell people this: go through your phone and call this one on the phone. It's funny because I can go on my phone and call so many different people, and I don't say that to brag. I say that to let you know you want to connect with people. that can get to where you're trying to go.
Yes.
And I want to very much express that networking is a big thing. So I'm going to give the floor to you because I can go on and on when it comes to networking and consistency. For me, my thing was okay, and I told Ms. Z this during our strategy meeting. I'm big on consistency. If you're not going to be consistent, like let's not even do this. Okay, yeah, well, I want to do this. I want to do that. Listen, I'm big on consistency. If we not gonna be consistent, I'm cool. Cause I'll change my whole schedule around for consistency. People will change. Okay, well, I know that she's gonna be on live at this time on this day, and they'll change what they're doing so they can make sure that they support. But if you're not consistent, oh well, I guess they stop doing it. They stop doing it. You gotta be consistent, and that's what shows people that you're what's the word? Replicable?
Reputable.
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 There you go. There y'all know I
Yes.
be trying. I be trying, yeah.
Yes.
But definitely I'm so proud of you just cuz a lot of people don't understand with consistency that sometimes you're tired. Sometimes it's like being consistent, not saying that it's hard, but sometimes it is hard because for example, today I was running so far behind. I got to pick my kids up from school. I got to eat. I got to eat for myself. I got to feed the children. You know, I'm blessed to have a beautiful wife that's helping, you know what I'm saying, with everything I got going on because okay, I still have to be on live. I
Right.
still got to make sure I go and entertain. I still got to go do this. And after I get off here, I actually have an appointment in the next 25 minutes. But it's the consistency to show, hey, I'm gonna be where I say I'm gonna be to make sure that it happens. But I'm giving the floor to you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. I understand your passion when I understand that's where how you're driven and I get that because I feel the same way. Um just guys, I'm telling you the biggest thing that he said that makes the most sense to me was investing in yourself because when people see you light yourself on fire, they come to watch you burn. I'm telling you. People see the excitement in you, they see what's going on with you, and they want to know. And if that's consistently happening, then they want to know how. And then they want to know how they can be involved. And that's how your sphere of influence grows. See, if you've got a an idea about your ideology is how your influence comes into your life. You have to be able to be something that people want to see. You have to be able to say something that people want to hear. And the only way you can do that is if you spend time on your craft, whatever that is. I recognize that running my mouth is mine, and I need to figure out what to do with that. I also recognize very early on that I'm easy to talk to. I'm easy to connect with, and that when people approach me, they feel like they can share whatever it is they feel like they need to share. And I can, in turn, if it's something I feel like someone else needs, if they are willing to allow me to share that, I'll do that. So it became a part of who I was. So connecting to people was not a problem. Having a conversation with people was not a problem. Having these people out there and figuring out what I want to do was the problem. Once I figured that out, though, God started aligning me with the people that can help me to get where I want to go. And that's why it's so important for you to spend some time on your craft, spend some time with yourself. Go into your corner, your closet, or whatever, and do what you need to do. Because the people who you want to see you. The people who you want to meet you. But the only way that's going to happen is if you're prepared. You have to be prepared. And the only way you can do that is to remain consistent. It's like you said, if I got a live that's going to be on between 9 and 10 o'clock, I got to make sure that that live goes on between 9 and 10 o'clock. Because I don't know everybody who's viewing. I don't know them. Again, that's just sphere of influence. The people who I know, Archie may not know. And there's somebody in that group that I may not know. But for every one person, there's 1,000 people that person knows. And then all it takes is one. All it takes is the right person to see what you have, who you are, and there it is. Think about it. All the people who you see who are big, we're on our way. But the people who are already there, they all got the same story. They kept sharing, they kept doing, they kept going. and there was one person that believed in them. And then there's that suddenly that happens. That suddenly is coming, y'all, because I'm not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Because I know, because I trust God enough. I trust God enough to allow Him to bring the people. The right ones won't stay, and that speaks to what you're saying, Archie. I want you to think about how this came to pass, and the big piece of that. I got involved. I got nominated, just like Manny just spoke about being involved in top author of distinction. It was top influential women. I got involved in that, and I stayed engaged with it from the beginning to the end, and ended up in third place. I was
Guess
top
who
three,
came to
y'all.
visit us, y'all?
Hey, Junior.
Junior
Hey,
came
if
to
you
visit everybody. Listen, y'all, when you run in a business, sometimes it just you got to do what you got to do. But
you
yes,
do,
that's the thing is really staying consistent. You got
yeah,
third place, and one thing I wanted to piggyback off of what you were saying was that and that's I'm sorry, I just lost my whole train of thought. Okay, so y'all know
he said that's it. That's
he
it, Junior.
let
That's
y'all
it.
know consistency is the key. It was something that you had said that I said, okay, you know what? I want to piggyback off of that. But consistency is the key. That it's consistency is the key. Investing in yourself is the key. And really being grateful. That's what it is. It takes one yes.
That's it.
It takes one yes.
See?
I was watching a story with my friend. My friend, a lot of you know her because she won Sunday Best. Her name's Crystal Rucker. And Crystal Rucker told the story to me and my team how she didn't make the top, I think it was the top 12. She was the 13th. And what happened? Somebody else dropped out or whatever had happened, and it pushed her into the top 12. I'm telling you this story because sometimes God will put you in a situation where you wasn't picked. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't in that season. And she came back and won the whole thing, the whole shebang, national recording artist, this, that, and the third. But the thing is in that season, you wasn't picked, but that season is preparing you for your next season because she got the one. Yes, she was 13th, and then somebody fell out, and then she got one yes. So it goes to a point. He's talking on the phone, y'all. It goes to a point where it's like, hey, God will put you in a situation where you'll get one yes that can literally change your whole life.
It absolutely can, Archie. And the thing about that one yes is you've been working in the background.
Yeah,
Everybody will all of a sudden see all the lights, camera, action, but you've been doing the grind work.
yeah,
And that's where I feel like I am now. And I understand that there's nothing that will stand on a weak foundation. So I am building this foundation, and that means every day I got to get up and I got to put the work in, no matter what that is, and truly allowing God to guide me through it because He's throwing up roadblocks. Sometimes I think it's a door that I want to open, and I can't touch the handle; it's too hot. Either it's not time for me to go that way, or that's not where I need to go. And
that's
that has
crazy.
happened so much more now since I am allowing myself to just be free in my gifts, because your gifts will make room for you.
They will.
They will absolutely make room for you. And like I was saying before, that that contest, I came in third place, but in my heart of heart, I won it
Yeah,
because it gave me the opportunity. It gave me an opportunity, one first of all, to because there was a prize attached to that contest, and you were able to get access to Mr. 180 Lifetime. And if you decided that this was something that you want to go forward with, you can take him and say, I'm seriously wanting to do this and prove to him that that's what you want. And that's exactly what I did. He trusted and believed that I really believe in myself. And if you don't invest or believe in yourself, your dreams will die.
yeah,
Your dreams will die. And
yeah,
I have no desire to shut my eyes because my vision not just comes from my sight, it comes from my mind. Everything that you do starts with a thought. And if you truly believe it, your thought and your heart will connect, and you will never let go. You will never
And,
let go.
and that's what it's really about, is really going after your dreams, understanding God will order your steps.
Yes,
God will make a way.
yes.
And I wanted to piggyback off of, in God's time and things will happen.
Hmm.
I look back last year, we went international in June of 2023. I went international. Well, it was April really, but they acknowledged it in June. Um, with that situation, I would always be like, well, God, why you didn't start it off this big? But then I look at all the artists, all the celebrities that I've worked with. If they would have received us from the beginning, I wouldn't be here. Like it wasn't up to like, because y'all have to understand, just like one yes can change your life, one bad review can shut the whole shindig down. And
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So I I I look at it now like, man, if I would have pursued or did this at the beginning, they wouldn't have took it serious. They would have, oh, this is a guy trying to do something. But it was in God's timing where it had developed. We had already
Hmm.
had writers partnered with us. We already had fitness people partner, recipes,
Hmm.
everything already partnered with us. Where, okay, this isn't just, yes, I'm up and coming. Yes, it's coming up. But it gave this been in press for 10 years, and he's doing it. And so when things happened, I'm like, okay, it was all in God's timing. Because if it would have came 3 years ago, God knows I probably would have fumbled the ball. I
Well,
probably
you
wouldn't have.
have to trust the process, or you
Yeah.
trust it. You don't force it.
Yeah. Ooh,
You
I
can't
like that.
force. You can't force the process because it's just like you taking a shortcut that you don't even know to somewhere where you don't even know where you're going. You've never been there before. You're gonna run around in circles trying to find a place you've never been,
Right.
taking a shortcut. So just go the distance because if you wait in line, I had a mentor once in a business. His name is Jared Wilkins. Shout out to Mr. Wilkins because he is the bomb. I'm telling you, when you got something that you need to do, your turn is coming. You continue to do the things that you need to do, and you stand in. One person is gonna move away, you're gonna move closer to your dream. Another person is gonna move away, get their dream or fall off or whatever, like you said, and you're gonna get closer to your dream. We don't know how far it's going to be, but you just gotta believe that it's going to be. And that just makes it easier to get up and do the work. Is it easy for me to get up and come to work every day and know that I have things that I gotta do, things that I got going on? No, it's not easy. But that's where you learn how to balance. See, nothing can be thrust upon you until you're ready. Because if you take on too much, it's going to overwhelm you and you're going to give up.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready, then you have to just take a step back and breathe. Because it's not that you're failing. It's not that you're failing. You just have to reassess and start again. But if you truly believe, you won't give up. I don't care what storms have come. I've had negativity. I've had people to say, things that were hurtful because you're going to feel all of that. And if the blessing of the greatness comes right away, you haven't gone through anything to be able to deal with anything. And you will lose everything that God has given you.
Yeah.
So trust the process. Learn how to move away from the pain. Learn how to leave the people that don't care for what it is that you plan to do with your life. Learn how to move in the direction that God wants you to move in. And learn how to continue. Just continue. Even when it's hard. Pick your heart. I lost what I was planning to do. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Oh Lord, gloom and despair. That's hard. But it's
Yeah.
also hard to dig deep every day and find what's deep inside of you that makes you strong to keep doing what you're doing.
Wow.
Gotta dig deep. Gotta dig
Wow.
deep.
Dig deep, ladies and gentlemen. Dig deep, dig deep. Do understand that your network will depict your net worth, and jump on these opportunities. You never know which opportunity can change your whole life.
And
And
you gotta call the people back. Call people back. Please, please call back because your payback is in your call back. You
ooh,
gotta
I like
go. You gotta call people back. If somebody invites you onto something and you missed it, Call them because I don't know what happened in your life, but say, hey, I missed that opportunity, but I promise you, if you give me another chance or whatever it takes, because if you don't get another phone call from somebody that saw that and decided that they didn't after you mentioned it, they're not for real right now.
Right.
I'm not saying that they won't ever be, but they're not right now. But somebody who didn't get invited may see it now and say, you know what? There's some folks that miss some opportunities that won't be me. See,
Right.
that's why Z speaks. Because I want you to know that just because somebody else did it, you can do it too. As long as you believe that you really want it. Oh yes, I say it all the time. You're meant to fly. Because you absolutely are. But you gotta believe that.
Yeah.
And that's why 180 Life has done what it's been able to do. And that's why Z speaks is going from level to level. I'm grateful. But I know I'm also putting in the work, and I know you're also putting in the work. So yeah, when that time comes, when we can say, "Ooh, you remember, child? Do you remember?
Yeah.
You remember when we was ooh, child?" Those days are coming
I'm gonna
because that's
I'm
what
gonna
it's now.
I'm gonna even show y'all this. And this is again, it's not for a brag, but it's a watching God do it. I went to Atlanta last year for the event that we're going to next in a couple weeks. We had to drive because we couldn't fly. We had to drive. We was on a budget, but it was just really faith. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. They didn't know us, so they wasn't gonna pay for this and pay for that and try to
Right,
figure this out and try to figure that out. You know, they didn't know us. I knew I could do something and they knew me through somebody else. And
right.
okay, we're going to see now. Okay, when y'all coming? Let's and the thing was, and it's not even them making it available for me to fly now. Now it's got to open up doors for me to get partnerships to say,
Mhm.
okay, hey, all right, hey, this is what I got going on. I just want this. And now the partnerships, it all works together. You can say, oh, well, this is no, this it will all work together. God will put you in a situation where everything will work together for your good.
And relationships are so important. You
Don't
have to foster and create those relationships to be a part of your being. When you connect, when you've made those connections, don't blow them.
Yep.
See if you can remove that's a big problem with people these days, and I see that. And I pray about it for people that I know I want to succeed. But you have to remove self and work together.
Yep.
The relationship was built and it was put in place for a reason. If there are building blocks that are being put in place, don't remove a building block just because you don't like the way the edge of one block looks.
Yep.
That edge just needs to be turned maybe another way
Yeah.
so that you can make that connection, and then it'll make a beautiful building. It'll make a beautiful structure. Because if you don't have any structure, there will be no structure.
Wow.
Period. Period.
Listen, y'all just got these jewels. They were dropped. I got Miss Z with me. We going on the road. I'm gonna tell y'all off the rooftop. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get on the rooftop, but I'll tell y'all. I'll make
I
it.
might
I'll be on the bottom, waiting for you to
take
come
a
back
picture.
down, taking a picture. I'll do the
There
video.
you
Have
go.
the drone up there with
There
you.
you go.
But listen, guys, we're gonna scream it everywhere we go. We're going on the road. You know what? We going on tour, y'all. That's what we doing. That's what we're gonna call this. We're doing a mini tour. We're hitting
I love
Atlanta.
it.
We're hitting LA. We got a couple places. We got a couple things. So get your subscriptions now. Come be a part of the movement because I
Yes.
promise this movement is going to change your life. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Please hit that heart. If you're watching the replay, listen, let us know if you were blessed by the broadcast. Let us know if something was said that could change your life. Big shout out to Mr. Kalante Gavin. Thank you so much for coming by. Big shout out to Miss Cece Godball. She
My
is our Women
girl.
of the Year. Big shout out to listen. If you're gonna be in the Killeen, Central Texas area, go get your tickets. Go get your tickets. Sin Styles is in the building, and y'all already know I got my girl Z Speaks. Miss Z is with me. So look, go get your copies now over at 180life.com or Amazon. Go on to Google, type in 180life.com. Go congratulate one of our men of valor. Tell them I see you. Oh, I see you. Yeah, y'all see them. Y'all make sure next week we will be live with them. Y'all,
Yes.
it's going down. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Miss Z, make sure y'all
Thank
go follow her. Follow Zandra McCardell on Facebook or Z Speaks. Go to the Z Speaks page, hit that follow button, go push the 3 buttons in the corner, and send your friends to go follow as well. That's what we need you to
That's
do.
right. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tell a friend. Listen, it's been real. It's been real. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with me. They don't gotta get off the live. They can scroll through Facebook, but we gotta shut it down for right now. But
Yeah.
until then, remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Ms. Z says,
Finish strong.
stay strong,
Finish
finish
strong.
strong. Peace.
Wherever you go, leave it on the floor and make them remember you.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
May God bless you and keep you is my entire prayer. All right, and we out here.
Get your subscription now at 180life.com, 180lyfe.com. You don't want to miss these up and coming entrepreneurs, inspirational stories, things that can help the whole family, from recipes to fun to inspiration. Go get your subscription now over at 180life.com.